What is going on, peeps? It's Wrath here, hanging out today, playing some Monster Legends. I want to thank you guys so much for coming out with me today. If you liked the video, don't forget to smash that thumbs up button to show your support. And if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe as well. Alright guys, today, before we jump into doing stuff and things, we're going to go on a minor rant. Not a huge rant, not super bad, but a little bit. And that's going to be around PvP. Alright, as you well know, this last season, we'll just jump over here and check it out so you guys can see what I'm talking about firsthand, right? Multiplayer news, exclamation point. So what they did is they said people were exploiting the refresh button to search for weak new players and battle them repeatedly. I don't know at what trophy level this is actually a problem. Maybe like in Bronze League, I guess, I don't know. But for someone like me, I mean, you've watched my PvP videos, you know, when I refresh it so I can find somebody that I have a chance at beating. Like, it's not like I'm looking for a weak newbie with epics in their team. I'm looking for someone that's usually 10 to 20 levels higher than my team. So, what this update has done is pretty much ruined PvP for free-to-play players at 4,000 plus. Pretty much what it's done, unless you've been playing the game for a very, very long time. I've only been playing for about 5-6-ish months, about 5.5. So obviously this ruins me. Even with level 10 runes, my level 100 monsters stand no chance against level 130s. Very little chance at all. So when I can't refresh and I have 3 teams of 130s I have to fight, I'm pretty much ruined. There's no point in me going into PvP and even fighting until the last couple days in the season to try to place. That's it. That's the only reason I need a PvP now. So what they've done is they've made PvP unfun, undoable pretty much. There's no reason to actually do it until the very end of the season just to place in a league. So that's how I see it. If you guys like the new PvP system, if you like that there's no refresh button, drop a dislike on this video and in the comments, tell me why. Tell me why you're happy about the refresh button being gone. On the flip side, if you are very upset about the refresh button being gone, drop a like on this video and drop a comment on what makes you hate it. Because I absolutely hate it. It makes it to where I can't record PvP footage for you guys, and that really sucks. I was so excited. I had my new PvP team ready to go, and I was like, this is going to be fun. And then they were like, big fart on you. Season 7 says no. The good news, it's not set in stone. A couple of my friends in the team, they sent messages to Social Point saying, yo, this sucks a big one, we don't like it, and they said, since this system's the new PvP system they put in, that's been a couple weeks back, 7 seasons ago obviously, we're trying to change things every season to see if we can get a more balanced PvP approach. My personal opinion, why didn't they fix the defense system? That would have been ideal, you know? Like when you break your shield, you have like a 10-minute grace period that you can't be attacked in, so that you can get all 3 of your attacks done without being repeatedly attacked. Because that does suck. When you start at like 4,000 trophies, you do 3 battles and win all 3, and you end at like 4,005 trophies, that's very annoying. So maybe they should have fixed that first, and then tried maybe messing with the refresh button, but I think they went about that in the wrong order. But that's just me. Alright, so with that mini angry-ish kind of rant out of the way, we're going to go in and do something else today, because that's what we're going to do. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're going to do. So we're going to go down here, in this area place, and we've got a couple eggs to hatch up. Where's the Premier Monster on sale? Still Bowtie. That guy stinks. Anyways, so we're going to hatch some monsters. First up, we're going to hatch Ophiuchus here, like so. And again, he's only got 1 rune slot. That's a big fart for us, but it's not a huge deal. He's an epic. You don't use epics super a whole lot. Obviously, he's a good epic. He's one of the best epics in the game, but I'm not super worried about getting him ranked up, so I can wait for a rune event to come around where I can take his slots for half price. That's what I'm going to do. So there we go. We got Ophiuchus done. Hot diggity dog. And now we've got Learnean here, that we're going to hatch him as well. And of course, wouldn't you have it, only 1 rune slot. So that also stinketh. We're going to go ahead and place this guy. Do I have a magic habitat open on Magic Island? Of course I do. That's what I'm talking about, strategery, peeps. Bam! The 3-headed dragon. Achievement unlocked. Amazing. Fill your monstergram. That's good. That's gems. I like gems. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's attractive. Suck it. And one day, there we go. So we got Learning now as well. Now, let's check this achievement out first real quick. And now let's go over here on this area place. Crafting up some runes here, because it's rune experience, you know what I'm saying? Got 2 level 6 speed runes. I don't like putting level 6 runes on peeps. because it's not really a good idea all the time. So, let's just go ahead and gamble one of those for a level 7. Can it happen? Will it happen? 25% chance. What's a level 7 rune take hour-wise? Not that long. That's only a level 5, I think. So that kind of stinks a fat one. No big deal. We're going to go ahead and rune our Learnean up after we level him up, because that's what we're going to do next. Inky. E-N-K-I. That's a really bad name. We'll come up with something else. Actually, yeah, we'll come up with something else. We're going to level this guy up to 100, then we'll unlock his rune slots. We're going to go over some stuff and things. It'll be great. So let's do that, peeps. Alright, so we're back. Level 100 for some reason. He's not spawning in with his little picture over here, which is very annoying and hyper annoying. I hate it. Hate it so much. But that's okay. We can still go over his stats and his skills. Those haven't changed. So his power is only 3,201. He's not a super heavy damage dealer. I mean, he can do some damage. But he's kind of more of like a supporting denial, in my opinion. He's not a full denial, obviously, with no AoE deny. But he's very frustrating to deal with, and you'll see why here in a little bit. Life, 27,144, so he's not super tanky either, but he can take a punch. It's not bad. And his speed's 3,454, which is decently fast for a dragon. There are faster ones out there, but it's not bad. It's not bad at all. His trait here, Hardened, that's always nice. 20% less accuracy from status effects, which means stuns, freezes, stuff like that can miss him, which can be very annoying. Gold revenue, only 155 per minute, so that's pretty low, kind of stinks. Any hoodles, the skills. Now, some people may argue with me on what skills I took here, mainly here Triple Chaw and Triple Chomp. They're both 0 cooldown stuns, which people say that's redundant on offense. You don't need 2 0 cooldown stuns, because obviously you'll just use the one with the higher power, right? Right, you're actually correct. But on defense, it's nice to have 2 attacks with 0 cooldown stun, because the AI has no idea which skills are the best to use, so they just use a random skill. If you have 2 0 cooldown stuns on your defense bar of skills, you have 50% chance that your monster is going to pick a stun. And that's always nice to stun the enemy team when they're attacking you. So on defense, the 2 0 cooldown stuns is nice. Obviously, if you're not going to run them on defense at all, Poison Head Power, Blaze Head Power are both very good. You know, obviously, 0 cooldown poison or 0 cooldown burns. But I took the 2 0 cooldown stuns mainly for defensive purposes. Now, let's go ahead and rune this guy up. We got to go ahead and unlock these, which is a pain in the bootowski. And now it's time to put some runes on this dude. Now, what do we want to put on him? Do I want to put a level 6 rune on him? Not really. I'm going to put some level 4s. Now, I know I always say don't equip level 4s, but for the sake of a video, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I don't care. Whatever. We can always pull them off later or something. It's not a huge deal. Let's go ahead and put, do we want all 3 speed, or do you want 2 speed and a team speed? Like that. Let's think about it. Let's go with the team speed. Let's go with the team speed. It's not a bad choice in my opinion. I don't think it's that bad of an idea. Team speed's always nice. So, we're probably going to have to cut here and bring you guys back in when all the monsters load up, because for some reason, things is not going very fast right now. Alright? Alright. Alright guys, we are back after what seems like an eternity. Holy freaking crap, was that a pain. But we're back. Lag looks like it's over. You can see Hot Learning there, looking like a dragon. Amazing. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and test this guy out in a couple dungeon battles. Nothing real crazy, but just to get a feel for what he's all about. So I'm kind of doing the rune dungeon right now because obviously Rune Lords is on, and 2, I like runes. Runes are good. So let's jump in here and change this team up. We're not going to use Voltaic because he'll kind of outshine Learning, I think. So let's put Learning in there instead. Now, this should be a decent team. We'll run with this. Like so. He looks cool. I like Learning. Very cool looking monster. So let's jump in here. Like so. And the first up, we're going to start with Confluent Power because that's what it's super annoying. If you do not have a skill that removes negative effects from your team, this is an absolute nightmare to deal with. Because it's not only going to lose 25% of your health each round because burn and poison, you also have less damage because of poison and your stamina leakage. So it's incredibly, incredibly annoying to deal with. And we're going to drop a blind on top of that because that also sounds annoying. Any hoodles. We could go ahead and do a groundbreaker and just kill things off, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Or we could do a bear rage, kill everything. Let's do that. Bam. But yes, I have lost war battles simply due to Learning. He's the only monster that has really given me a lot of fits, even when I have a decent team built, because those 3 skills right there, when you put burning, poison, and stam leakage on somebody, that's very frustrating. It's very frustrating to deal with. Plus, he's also got stuns and stuff to back himself up for the other attacks. Very annoying to deal with Learning. No doubt about it. He's a very frustrating monster to fight. Adjusting mic. It's okay. So, anyways, I really like him. I think he's going to make a good addition to the team. And I'm actually probably going to put him on my war defense team after we do this. So, we're going to drop another one of those because they're amazing. Like so. Poison, burn, stam leakage. Get wrecked. And let's drop a Go Kinzo Go up here on this guy like so. It's already got stam leakage, but whatever. We'll put another stam leakage on him. And then we'll drop a groundbreaker like so. There we go. So Esteryl's still alive. Bam, takes the burning. Takes the burning again. What the nuts? Did she say burning twice? Oh, quicksand. Duh. My brain place. But anyways, no big deal. There's another victory for us. Looking good. Spin that up. That's right. We'll only do 3 dungeon battles with him because obviously dungeon battles are not difficult at all. There is a survival dungeon going on right now, and I may do some recording on that since PvP is kind of out of the question for now, which sucks a fat one, but that's okay. It's okay, peeps. We're not going to focus on the negative because that's not good. I'm just going to open with that again. It's a very nasty thing to open with because the earlier you get that out, obviously, really missed that dude. I really missed that dude. Okay, sorry. It's okay. No one freak out. But the earlier you get that on people, if you can stall an enemy team for like 3 rounds once you've put that on them, they're pretty much just going to die. I mean, you're losing 75% of your health over 3 rounds. That's not to mention the damage the other 2 monsters do to you. So, Learning in himself, just with that skill, is incredibly annoying to fight. Super annoying, in fact. Oh, he has just 400 health left. That shield saved your life. Your life has been saved. That's okay. It's alright. Another good thing, I like this Waterhead power. 50% stam drain. I don't know if I went over this guy's skills, TBH. I don't think I did. But we'll do that. We'll do that after this. Whoopsie doodles. I started talking about it, then we got the lag, and I got frustrated, and we left. So we're actually going to go back, and we're going to talk about those now. So there it is, the 3rd victory. Like I said, it's not really hard to win dungeon battles, but he's definitely a good defending monster because he has 2 0 cooldown stuns, which is always nice. Plus that confluent power, like I said, it's just a headache. It is a super headache to deal with. So let's now, since we've got him all loaded up, let's talk about his skills like we were supposed to do earlier. So obviously you already know Triple Chaw and Triple Chomp 0 cooldown stuns. Took those for defensive purposes, but let's get into what we didn't talk about. The Waterhead power. Heavy special damage, removes 50% of the stamina from the target. Obviously that's always good. 50% stam drain, plus with Confluent Power you're giving them stam leakage. This can turn into a deny move on its own, knocking them out with 0 stamina. But Confluent Power here is probably his big selling point. Low special damage, the damage isn't important, but it's the poison, the burn, and the stam leak. You've just seen it in action. It's super annoying to deal with because it's going to lose 25% of your health every round because you're poisoned, your power is 20% less, and you're losing stamina each round. So if you can't clear that off of your monsters like with Demise, you're going to be in some trouble. I've lost battles strictly due to Confluent Power ruining my team. It's a very good skill. He's a really good monster. He's one of the better magic damage dealers. Not really a straight-up damage dealer even. Kind of like a mixed deny damage dealer. He's really good. I think he's one of the better ones. You may not agree, but that's okay. I like him. Any hoodles, let's go ahead and get this guy put up on my defense team now because it's a good idea. Right? Right. Exactly. So when this war loads up one day, perhaps maybe, You're thinking. You gotta believe. There we go, it believed enough. So, we've got M2 Wyvern right now in this slot, but like I said, I've said it in my previous video, I just did my first, no, I need it, whatever. Any hoodles. I'm messing things up here, but that's okay. Anyways, I don't have any denial monsters in this team. You know, it's fire, dragon, and winged. I have no denial monsters at all, so all my team's pretty slow, and that's always a bad thing. A frost wrath would be great here, or a Kalik for the winged, but I don't have either of those monsters, so Learnean is our next best bet. So we're going to swap M2 Wyvern out for Learnean. I think that's a good choice. It's going to give us some really annoying status effects on the enemies, and a fast monster to deal with them as well. So, wanted to get that on there just because I think he's a good monster, and that's why I ruined him up and everything today. So, that's going to be it, guys. I think that's going to be it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions for future videos, don't forget to leave those in the down there, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. If you liked the video, please make sure you smash that thumbs up button to show your support, and I will see you guys next time.